It's not enough just to say yes to this deal. Of course it isn't. We have to say yes, and we will enforce it with vigor and vigilance. Yes, and we will embed it in a broader strategy to confront Iran's bad behavior in the region. Yes, and we will begin from day one to set the conditions so Iran knows it will never be able to get a nuclear weapon, not during the term of the agreement, not after, not ever. We need to be prepared for 3 scenarios. First, Iran tries to cheat, something it's been quite willing to do in the past. Second, Iran tries to wait us out. Perhaps it waits to move for 15 years when some, but not all, restrictions expire. And third, Iran ramps up its dangerous behavior in the region, including its support for terrorist groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. I believe that the success of this deal has a lot to do with how the next president grapples with these challenges. So let me tell you what I would do. My starting point will be one of distrust. You remember President Reagan's line about the Soviets, trust but verify. My approach will be distrust and verify. We should anticipate that Iran will test the next president. They'll want to see how far they can bend the rules. That won't work if I'm in the White House. I'll hold the line against Iranian noncompliance. That means penalties even for small violations. Keeping our allies on board, but being willing to snap back sanctions into place unilaterally if we have to. Working with Congress to close any gaps in the sanctions. Right now, members of Congress are offering proposals to that effect, and I think the current administration should work with them to see whether there are additional steps that could be taken. Finally, it means ensuring that the IAEA has the resources it needs, from finances to personnel to equipment, to hold Iran's feet to the fire. But the most important thing we can do to keep Iran from cheating or trying to wait us out is to shape Iranian expectations right from the start. The Iranians and the world need to understand that we will act decisively if we need to. So here's my message to Iran's leaders. The United States will never allow you to acquire a nuclear weapon. As president, I will take whatever actions are necessary to protect the United States and our allies. I will not hesitate to take military action if Iran attempts to obtain a nuclear weapon. And I will set up my successor to be able to credibly make the same pledge. We will make clear to Iran that our national commitment to prevention will not waver depending on who's in office. It's permanent. And should it become necessary in the future, having exhausted peaceful alternatives, to turn to military force, we will have preserved and in some cases enhanced our capacity to act. And because we've proven our commitment to diplomacy first, the world will more likely join us.